Hello everybody, this is Narada with Sacred Vibes Holistic Center, Bay City, Michigan, and I am here today for your Lightworkers card pull, and I'm really excited, so let's go ahead and jump right into it and see what we have for the day. Alright, we have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, what this is really jumping out to me, the Queen of Swords, she is stern, but she's also compassionate. And this level of discernment comes from going through troubled waters. You can see the clouds behind her here. This would represent the troubled times that she's been through, right? This represents confusion, okay? And when we're clouded by our past, this is the same as when the amygdala is controlling the brain. We have the amygdala override, fear response, trauma response, whatever you may want to call it. But this happens for much more people than you think. It actually happens to everyone. And everyone without a consistent daily mindfulness practice to change how these things work, right? Because of the environment and socially, we have taken on different things. We have to then work to gain this clarity by cutting the things out that no longer serve us. We do this by working on ourselves and continually developing new levels of discernment. As we develop these new levels of discernment, we get more and more clear, just like this fog gets thinner and thinner as she gets to rise above it, until we're sitting securely on our throne of truth. When we're there, we know what direction we're going in. We know what direction we're committed to 100%. When we do that, we can see things clearly from that perspective. Now that's the limiting factor, right? We can see things clearly from that perspective. That doesn't mean that we see everything, right? No. This is the paradox here. We don't see everything because right now, when you're in this body, when you're conscious in this body, you are that individual aspect of God's source, however you define it, right? So we are limited in our understanding. We can get as clear as this aspect can get where we see above those clouds. But she's still the Queen of Swords. She won't know the same thing a Queen of Wands knows, right? This is the thing where people can be experts in their field. They can be masters in their energy and what it is they're here to teach. But at the same time that they're masters, guess what? Other energy can be held as well. Now, this can seem paradoxical to some because they're like, well, you say there's definite rules, there's a definite science. There absolutely is. There's a definite science. The science of yoga is the science of spirituality. It teaches one how to develop this system. Once you've developed this system and you continue to work on this system each and every day, so you're consistently putting in the maintenance to the temple in order to see clearly, then it doesn't matter as far as what rules you're given or what morality. Because when you prepare and take care of this system in the proper way, no morality has to be given to you. The natural state of us is to operate properly, is to operate with compassion and wisdom. That's our natural state. It's everything else that we gain that kind of got in the way and created this human experience that we have. There's nothing wrong with the human experience. It's just one choice. It's one perspective. It's one aspect of God's source. But those that are going into spirituality, you're doing that because you're determining that the material is not serving you anymore. Those are the people that I'm here for. I'm here for those that are trying to go from the material to the spiritual. They're trying to evolve their consciousness beyond the 3D plane. That's what centers like Sacred Vibes Holistic Centers with our great team. We've got 3 great individuals there right now. We'll probably grow in the future, who knows, but it's an amazing thing to bring more sacred vibes into your life. That way, when you gain the clarity, if you're at our vibration, we come and we evolve sacredly in our life. Whatever that means to you, right? That's what we do here. What other people might do, that's completely fine too, but that's them. If they enjoy that experience, let them live it. We talk to those who are in our vibration, those that resonate, right? The Queen of Swords, she offends a lot of people because she's very clear on what her aspect is, what her note to hold in this whole song is. This is the self-liberation. This is self-discovery. You obtain this truly through the practice of yoga. That's why most yogis, the people that practice this consistently and have gained different levels of attainment of consciousness, they can be considered un-F-withable. Because when they look at it, people could be like, oh, that's arrogant, or oh, they don't care, or oh, this. No. They just are very clear on what their aspect is, and they have nothing to prove. So they speak their aspect, they hold their note. This is the best message I can give you, Lightworkers. Do the work, deeply clear out the system, maintain control over your chemical storehouse. That way you can gain the sword of discernment, like the Queen of Swords. You can see through the Maya, the illusion, the confusion, the distraction, right? You can see through all of that to what your true aspect is, and then sing your note in this song. All right, everybody, that's what we have for you. If you want to schedule a session with me, we officially opened the center in November, but I am doing sessions in between. Obviously, I work 7 days a week on the center, as well as helping each and every person. This is the reason why I do what I do, so please reach out to me. I'd love to add you to my client list. A brief list of some of the things that I have for you: numerology, tarot, breathwork, meditation, yoga. I do one-on-one instruction. I've got group classes coming in November, 17 classes a week, actually. So quite a bit for you. Tibetan sound healing, prana energy healing, sujok seed therapy, all kinds of fun stuff for y'all. So if I can add you to my client list, please definitely reach out to me. Thank you so much for watching each and every day. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I really do. Feel free to drop a comment. Let me know that you're watching. That way, it gives me a little motivation to continue knowing that we have this interaction going on. All right. Thank you so much. Again, have a great day on purpose and stay mindful, everyone. Namaskar.